Yeah, well, thank you, Veronica. Early in the morning again and leaving the mic off for the first minute. Hey, that doesn't exactly help. That's what happens when it's been a long night and you're up early in the morning. But thank you, Veronica. I told Kelly where to look about 10 minutes ago, and I think she just found her way here, too. Obviously, we should have got to bed earlier last night. But I do appreciate that, Veronica. Otherwise, I would have been sitting here babbling away again. So, we were talking about Halloween and how, yeah, maybe next time, honey, mention that to me. instead of instead of telling me that you you didn't have any volume. Yeah, it's hard to get good hired help, especially at this time of the morning. Oh, yeah. So, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and this is the time that we find historically that there is the thought that the spiritual and conscious relative dimension come closer. You do get paid, honey. Kelly just said it's a good thing she doesn't get paid, and she does get paid. Or at least I pay. So, this is the time of year where it's thought that these two dimensions of being kind of cross over, where the veil is lifted and we're offered an opportunity to glimpse more deeply. Now, there's a lot of talk about what the reasons why to that may honestly be, but my feeling has always been it's a normal cycle of, uh, where you are as opposed to what you particularly believe. So, for example, if you're living anywhere where everything is going dormant this time of year and fall is upon you and winter is coming, this is similar to what's being reflected out into Halloween evening, for example, where it is the falling away, the death and decay that is consistent in this physical realm. We call it entropy. Everything here that we take our attention off of starts to decay immediately. And even any of the things that we do create physically here are simply monuments. They begin to hold true to the laws of entropy upon their creation. And entropy is not always visible. It is not always something that you see out front right away. But essentially, what we're talking about is the natural and normal decay of the energetic manifestation of physicality and a return to that womb of consciousness, a return to that place of silence. That's the goal this morning, and that is the goal. If there must be a goal to medication, well, that would help too. The meditative goal, is to simply rest in that silent space, to rest with your true self, to be in that space of pregnant consciousness, and that's about as best as we can do. This is a dawn journey. This morning's journey is an almost silent journey. So there will not be regular chanting. You will hear my voice come from time to time, just with a little bit of guidance and direction. But for this morning, I would like you to concentrate on becoming present and focused in your thinking and awareness. Allow the thinking to fade. And if you are thinking, direct your thoughts towards the dissolution, entropy, the crumbling away of the physical monuments. Now, we would ask ourselves, why does everything in the physical crumble? And everything does. It doesn't matter whether it's a planet, a galaxy, everything falls subject to the laws of entropy and decay. It's part of that recycling of material. We, however, are life itself. Life itself in this physical realm is the only thing that acts opposite to that law of entropy. Rather than decaying, life expands. Life grows. Life evolves. Life is an ever-changing, wondrous manifestation. Veronica says a burst pipe this morning. Ooh, is that, I'm taking that must be from the cold. And that's not good. We had our whole basement flood out this year, right after we had just finished renovating it. So we totally get you. It is not fun. And don't worry, we will return to more mantras over the next 3 days as well. Susan has just come on. Susan, maybe skip the first minute. Veronica was nice enough to point out that in my sleepiness, I didn't have my mic turned on first thing. So about a minute in, I popped back on. Well, we wish you care and luck with the burst pipe this morning, Veronica. I mean, hopefully it's nothing too bad. And yeah, it usually is the weather that does it. So with that, today, we're going to bring you to the candle. And I have mixed up a track of Kelly's music, her piano music, along with some soft waves. And I would ask that you find a comfortable position where you can remain naturally upright. Your back, neck, and head in its natural alignment. Perhaps you may want to imagine that golden thread supporting you, extending up from your crown chakra into the heavens, helping to keep you upright, balanced. You may choose the candle or to close your eyes or use your own image, whatever serves you best. We come together to meditate across time and space. The very essence of our being, quantumly entangled. The distance is an illusion. We truly do sit together at this gateless gate. This morning, we allow our own breathing to be our guide. Observe the breath. Notice how the breath behaves just as those waves of divine conscious light break against the shores of your awareness. We float here together, minding our breath. wherever two or more of us are gathered, there too the power of all creation is resonant. Allow the breath to carry you deeper within, deep within to that core of shining light, the heart of the lotus at the center of your being. Notice that in this present moment, within the silence and the space you have created within, there is no time, nothing to do, nowhere to be. No past, no future. Just an eternal moment of now. This is the ground state of your being. The silent observer. The living awareness within. Slowly, with gentleness, allow your attention to return. back to the relative world. When you are ready, may gently open your eyes. Well, I am forever grateful to Veronica this morning for catching that. I almost pulled the same thing again. Luckily, I have an excuse. It's early in the morning and it was only the first minute. I see that Debbie had made it, and Jennifer as well, and Susan. Thank you all for being here this morning. You know, we come to meditate not to achieve some magical state of being, but to instead simply realize that we already are in that magical state of being. That sense of silence, that stillness within, is your ground state. It is the normal state of your awareness. Observing, watching, taking in. Allow action to rise spontaneously out of that awareness. Whenever you find your mind busy, whenever you find yourself lost in the illusion, allow the breath to be a beacon, a guide. We take in the physical universe and we expel it back out. We breathe it in as Brahma breathes in all of creation, only to recreate and exhale it out again. Allow your breath to always bring you home. Much love and namaste this morning. I'm going to have to put a sticky note on my monitor that says, check mute button on mic. Much love to you all today. Looking forward to this evening's meditation. We're going to have a guided hypnotic meditation this evening mixed with mantra, and into the coming days of the end of our Awaken October challenge. Have a wonderful day.